Good afternoon. I you guys, I uploaded that video of that drone that my son took on Sunday. Um I'm going to talk about it in a minute. Not so much the drone, but the stories that I've been seeing in the last 2 days that are part of the fulfillment of some of the last visions I put out. Um I finally uploaded it. I finally looked at the video. It's only like 25 seconds long, you guys. Um So let me start with the vision I had today. I had a vision of fire in the sky. Um, One looked like a vertical, like a peanut shape, the peanut in the shell. It kind of looked like that, but bigger. And it was orange and color of fire. And then I saw another spot of fire to the left, not at the same time, but maybe like 5 minutes later. I think I actually went inside and come back out and saw that one. But fire in the air. Um, the second one wasn't defined, so I don't know what to think as of yet. Um, the birds, you guys, the black birds that I saw in real life after having the vision, that looked like jets. Dabu did a video, I guess on Monday, and the thumbnail that he used of it was a very dark, maybe dark gray, or it could have been black but looked more dark gray, and it looked like those birds that were flying, how I saw them initially flying through the air, what I thought they were, jets. And the story happens to be about um, Russia threatening to shoot down any jets or drones. um, I guess the U.S. is flying in Syria. This thing is real serious. I think my attention is being drawn. Um, there is a war going on over there in Syria, but I think my attention's being drawn to it because something could very well pop off, um, with Russia being so, I guess, aggressive. And I've heard a couple stories here in the past couple days. So I just want to let y'all know that when I saw that plane, his thumbnail, I'll link the video below. I think he also did a story on drones too. He did a story on drones, but he was talking about them being like X-ray drones. So that's two different stories about drones, but one involving war, which I like I said, jet planes initially, um, and war. I don't know. You guys, things are ramping up. Um, Nike. I heard a story about Nike cutting, I want to say 1,500 jobs because they are focusing more on letting people do their orders online and customizing. It just reminded me of that retail apocalypse dream, when people start, big companies start cutting people's jobs. I know they're trying to get everybody to go digital, go online retail taking over, but I think this is just the beginning. We've had some things here locally happen also, like the mall being in jeopardy. One of our malls, the Citadel Mall, it supposedly closing down. Then the city bought it to reopen it, and so on and so forth. Um, One more story, you guys. So a subscriber um, led me in the direction of Daba's video on the tsunami. I want to say it was Indonesia, probably wasn't though. It was an earthquake and it caused a tsunami. Um, as far as that vision of probably a dam breaking or um, water going over. The thumbnail caught my attention because it had some clouds. They weren't moving, of course. It was a still thumbnail, but there were some clouds up on a mountain, I believe. I guess showing water, like clouds. That kind of caught my attention because the vision took place like above, like almost to the top of the door frame when I saw it. And so I wanted to see the story to see how the water was moving in um, with the tsunami. It wasn't as drastic, so I was leaving the vision open to, because I was getting the feeling it had something to do with some type of, like water moving in, not so much a dam, but you know. Um, so last night, um, what was it? Our news weatherman. He was, they had the little graphics in the map, and he showed the arrows showing the moisture coming in from tropical storm Cindy. And he said two words. He said pumping moisture, I think he said. And I was falling asleep. It was the 11 o'clock news. I was passing out. Let me see, I think I wrote it down. Pumping water. And the graphic of it just made me think that the tropical storm was going to start uh, bringing some flooding. And I heard Louisiana, I think maybe Texas. And very long story short, you guys, yes, they're having a lot of flooding. I've seen some video clips, but it also made me think about their levee breaking during Hurricane Katrina. And during Hurricane Katrina, there were peace talks going on in the Middle East, which is the case now. Jared Kushner and whoever else just went over there to start peace talks. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it's a fulfillment of that vision. There very well could be some type of dam break. Um, you know, but the flooding, and me seeing a couple stories of water just, coming in. Even they had a local story here of the Battery downtown, you guys. And the Battery is a wall. And the wall, the rain level is right there up. The water level is right there up to the wall. I have seen some really bad flooding. If we continue to get rain because of Hurricane Cindy or Tropical Storm Cindy, that water is very well going to go over that wall. And but I think the whole vision is centered around Tropical Storm Cindy, and perhaps these peace talks going on. Um, there may be a link to the peace talks going on um, right now in Israel. They will say peace, peace, but there will be no peace. Um, I'll let you know if we have some bad flooding. Downtown Charleston is, I think, at sea level, maybe a foot or two below sea level. So any little bit of rain is going to make it flood. Always. North Charleston is worse. I think it's 9 feet below sea level. Um, I'll keep you guys updated if, but Louisiana looks like it's getting the brunt of this storm once again during peace talks. I know it's a couple other things I want to mention, just some things that have been fulfilled that just happened so quickly. I literally probably have to go through my video list to remind myself what it was. Um, Things are just happening fast, and of course we gotta keep our eyes on Yellowstone, and because it's a real threat. Okay, God bless y'all. I'll talk with you later.